In the heart of Chicago, where the wind cuts through even the thickest coats and the city never seems to sleep, lived a man no one noticed. His name was James Walker. He had once been a promising civil engineer, a husband, and a father. But a string of tragedies, a car crash that took his wife and daughter, a layoff during an economic downturn, and mounting medical bills had left James with nothing. For 5 years, James lived on the streets. He never begged. Instead, he collected bottles, cleaned alleyways, and offered to carry groceries just to make a few dollars. Despite his circumstances, James always greeted strangers with a smile. And if another homeless person needed food, James would share whatever little he had. But his story truly begins on a freezing morning in December. James noticed a young woman, barely 20, crying on a park bench. Her name was Emily. She had just been kicked out of her apartment, had lost her job, and had no family nearby. Most people walked past her, but not James. He offered her his only coat. "I know what it's like to feel invisible," he said, "but you're not. You're still someone, and you're going to get through this." Emily refused the coat at first, but James insisted. She eventually accepted it. And something about James's words stayed with her. Emily didn't give up. She found a shelter, then a temporary job at a coffee shop, and slowly rebuilt her life. 2 years later, Emily was working as an assistant producer for a popular podcast series focused on human resilience. She never forgot James's words, his selflessness. She decided to tell his story on the show. The episode went viral. Donations poured in. Listeners wanted to help James. A local charity tracked him down. He was given a place to stay, health support, and even offered a job at a construction firm after they learned about his engineering background. But James didn't stop there. He used part of the money to open a small community center on the South Side, a safe haven for the homeless and struggling youth. He called it the second step. Today, James Walker is not just a man who once lived on the streets. He's a mentor, a public speaker, and a symbol of hope in Chicago. In every speech, he says the same thing. Being down doesn't mean you're done. And kindness is never wasted. James's story reminds us all, success isn't just about climbing to the top, it's about lifting others as we rise.